Good day, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I posted a trade. I took a 1 to 50 RR trade I took on my status. Sorry, I said my status. I posted on my Instagram and my Twitter page, and I promised to drop the breakdown right here on my YouTube channel. So without wasting so much time, let's go straight into it. So right here, this is what I was saying. Actually, that particular day I was saying this, and at the same time I was seeing this trend line liquidity right here. I was seeing this trend line liquidity, and all these were short-term highs. They were all short-term highs, right? And if you check this also, you realize these are equal highs, right? These are relatively equal highs right now. So having that in mind, I decided to watch out for price, because I did not want to change to trade the Asian session or the dead gap. So I decided to, all right, let me watch price. And while watching price, I saw price kept on going upwards and upwards. Oh, sorry, that was too fast. So I have to come back right here. So yeah, this was around 10 p.m. my country time. Yeah, 10 p.m. And what happened was that price kept on going upwards, right? Price kept going upwards, and I realized that, all right, this is a short-term high, and I was expecting price to take out that high. That was if you come down to the 5 minutes time frame, you see that this is actually a short-term high. According to the video I uploaded the last time, you see this is a short-term high. And if you remember, when short-term highs are being taken out, we expect short-term highs break structure. We expect price to come back and take out that short-term high before dropping lower, right? So I saw price. I kept on checking out what price we do, and during the New York session, yeah, exactly, during the New York session, I realized price took out that high. Then this is the low that took out that price, right? This is the low right here that took out that price. So I decided to wait and check out what price we do after taking out that high. I was expectant of price to come back and take out that low, but price failed to take out that low, but instead kept on going higher. And while watching that, I decided to, all right, sit on my hands and just see what price is going to do. And while watching price, I realized that on the 1 hour, no, sorry, the 30 minutes, I was checking out price, and I was looking out for this intermediate stamp high, because if this high is broken, then most likely it's time for a reversal, right? If the high is broken, then it's time for a reversal. So let me just take the session whatever away. Yes, yeah, that's a lot better looking it. So having this liquidity right here, right, like I said, hold on, middle, center. Okay, so now since you're having that liquidity right there, I decided to wait for what price is going to do. And as you can see right here on the 5 minutes, price took out this low. Right now, before taking out this low, price created this short-term high, right here, which I was expecting price to come back and take out before dropping off. Right now, after price coming back to take it out before dropping off, please note that this was a risky trade actually, because looking at the 1 hour time frame, I saw that even though price gave off this doji candle with long wicks, gave long wicks here also, then gave this is it morning star or whatever retail concept calls it, I don't know, but it gave this 3 strong bearish candlestick. I realized that I saw this on the 1 hour time frame, that this was actually an imbalance right here, which price came to fill. And as you can see, if we check the next candle, price came back into the imbalance, filled it without the body closing in the imbalance, and then went back up. So I was skeptical about this trade, but I took it either ways because I expected a failure swing, so I took minimal risk on it. I risked 5% of my account, but on this trade I actually risked 3%. And I was after this I think I looked my order block on the 3 minutes time frame here, this right here, right? Yes, exactly. So while price was dropping off, I decided to see what price is going to do before coming back up there. And let me just put this on the 5 minutes time frame and see what price does. Then price closed for that particular day, and the next day I saw price dropping off. And then please note that I trade time and price alongside market structure and whatever it is. So sorry, now right here price tapped into my order block, and actually I set a limit order for this particular trade. I set a limit order because it was midnight and I did not want to miss out on the trade, so I decided to set a limit order with a 2.5 that's 25 pip stop loss right there. Yeah, a 25 pip stop loss. And actually my TP was the low of this day. Let me bring back the session breaks, and you'll see my TP was actually the low of this day. I was targeting the low of this day, then into this imbalance. So this was my actual first target. Then though I took partials right here on this particular trade, this was my first target. Then I had this as my final target. So now having that, because this imbalance became my final target, right? So having that, sorry, I have this as my final target. So I approximated it to 14 no, sorry, 13.5. I remember clearly, 13.5, which was the middle of the imbalance. I just felt price might just tap into it and reverse or something, so I decided to be more actual about it, be more literal about it, sorry. So now when price tapped into it, I was asleep then, so I was asleep as at that time. So price kept on doing its thing, but when I woke up I realized something. I woke up around that was around past 9 UTC plus 1. So let me just take it to the higher time frame and let price do its thing. Now when I woke up, I woke up to this right here. I woke up to this right here, and what I realized was that coming down to the lower time frame, I think I was on the 1 minute time frame, and I realized something. This was the high I was expecting price to take out, right? Then I realized that this low was actually taken out. This low was taken out. While after this low was taken out, price comes back to mitigate this other block right here. To mitigate this other block right here. Though price did not tap into it, but that was the target, right? Then price came back and took out this low at the same time, but instead of respecting this level, what did price do? Price came back, took out this initial high. I think this high was an Asian high, so price took out this high, then what, started dropping off, while what, taking out this initial low that broke this high, right? After taking out this initial low, it came back for a retest. Coming back for a retest, it dropped off, right? That was where my actual trade started from. That was when my actual trade started from, and I saw something. I realized that price might want to react off of this level, so I went on the lower time frame. That was the I was on the 3 minutes time frame, and I was expectant of price, right? I think I was on the 2 minutes time frame. Was it 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Let me just play around price. I was on the 1 minute time frame. I remember, and actually I was expecting price to come back and mitigate this level right here. I was expecting price to come back and mitigate this level right here, and while I was checking out price, I saw price doing its thing right here, taking out, consolidating during the New York session. And while consolidating during the New York session, this I took note of my New York open highs and lows, right? Now this was the New York open low, but this was a New York high, which was eventually taken out. After taking out this high, I saw price coming back lower, though this was just a scalp trade to that entry right there. I decided to take the scalp trade, a 1 to 4 RR. I think about 1 to 4 1 to 4 RR trade scalp. Then just scalping, I took a high risk. That was 5% of my account. I took the risk 1 to 4 and just left the market with 20%. Just left that way because it was getting late. It was getting towards market close, so I said, okay, let me just swing this position risk free and just take this as a scalp. And as you can see, price came back to it. I took the trade off of this level. I was not planning on talking about this trade actually, because it was not my really ideal trade. It was just a risky trade. I decided to, all right, let me just risk it on this, though I was not just risking blindly, because these are short-term highs. Now, if you remember, in my last class I said something about taking trades off of intermediate highs and short-term highs, and as you can see price took out this high, price took out these highs, then price came back and took out this low, which makes this an intermediate term high. But price came back, took out that high, that intermediate term high, making this an intermediate term low, but then it totally took out this low at the same time. But if you notice, you realize that we can go on the line chart and you see that price did not really take out this high, but instead price just that's what ICT call turtle soup, right? Price just went there, took liquidity from that high and dropped off. So with that as my confluence, I decided, all right, this is a good trade setup, and I entered the trade, and that was it. So moving forward, let me just go on the 10 minutes time frame. While taking the scalp, I was expecting price to come back to this level, right? And as you can see, that was towards my personal prayer time, and I decided to just take it as market execution. And looking here, as you can see, this is a short-term high right here. This is a short-term high, and what did price do? Price came back into my order block. Price came back into my order block. I actually opened two types of entry for this trade because it was a very high risk trade, so I decided to take on two entries for the trade. So my first entry was a 5 pips stop loss. Was a 5 pip stop loss. Yeah, this was it. While my second entry was a I decided to put my second stop loss at a 10 pips stop loss, while having my TP at this. I decided to hold this trade till it hits this TP, but the TP for this particular trade was at this low. So now, since this TP is at this low and I had a 5 pips stop loss, let me see, having a 5 pips stop loss, and as you can see, this was a 55, approximately 56 RR trade, right? Approximately 56 RR trade. And I decided to hold this trade for a reason, because looking at this market structure, according to what I thought in my previous video, if you check my previous video under liquidity, that's highs and lows, yeah, I'm still going to talk about trendline liquidity and other forms of liquidity. But if you check my video under liquidity, my previous video under liquidity, you realize I said something about short-term highs and lows taken out before price actually going in the actual direction, right? So going to the let's just go to the 15 minutes time frame. You see price just kept on doing its thing and what dropped off massively. Just price just kept on dropping off and on and on and on and on and on and on, right? And this is what price did eventually, coming down. And as you can see, price actually gave me a scare here because of the news event. And as you can see, price hit my first TP the next day and also hit my second TP at the same time. If I have held this trade, actually I was expecting price to take out this low, also to take out this low, which it did today. This is the trade right here. I'll talk about it in a moment, but as you can see, price came back, dropped off, and gave me my 1 to 50 RR, right? As you can see right here, 1 to 56 RR, sorry. So, and the interesting part about this is that price coming back, pushing back upwards, was just to come back to tap into this long imbalance right here. Tapped into it, then what, dropped off, came back for a retrace. For those that trade optimum trade entry, for those trading optimum trade entry, as you can see, 79% retracement, dropped off, right? Then price coming back, it gave me my clear 1 to 56 RR trade. Now going straight into the trade I took today. Now right here today, I saw price tapping back into this initial this last buy before the drop off that took out this low. Right now, price tapping back into it, it dropped off massively, and I saw this retest right here. I was actually expecting price to come back to at least looking at the OTE level, like the 70.5 level, right? I was expecting price to actually come back there, and this is what price did. Price just joked around with emotions and everything, and I was, please know that as I was looking out for this trade, I was very sure, I was very sure of price taking out this low. I was very sure of price taking out this low and this low at the same time. I was expecting price to take out that low and this low because of market structure. And looking at price, as you can see, price came back, tapped into this other block, but still I was not convinced of the entries yet, so I decided to just wait on price. Now as you can see, let's just go down to the lower time frame. As you can see right here, price went above, took out this short term high, right? This is a short term high. Price took out the short term high, came back for a retest right here, and what, did a proper break of structure, right? Coming back and tapping into the liquidity right here. But instead of continuing downwards, what did price do? Price came back during the New York session. Came back, tapped into this level of liquidity, and what, dropped off, taking out this low. And as we all know, this is the low that broke the structure upwards, right? This is the low that broke the structure upwards. So when I saw this massive drop right here, I anticipated that, all right, where's my next level of liquidity? My next level of liquidity should be this short term high, right? And seeing that short term high, the only place I could find imbalance was just above it. That's this candlestick and this candlestick. That was the only place I could find imbalance. So I decided, all right, there's a high probability for price not to get to this other block, right? So I decided to, all right, let me just take two types of entry. I took my first entry at off of this other block right here, my first entry right there, with my stop loss right here. Yeah, I remember I was using a 1.3 pip stop loss, then my TP below right there, yeah, approximately 1 to 11 RR. Then I took my second entry off of this high, that was this right here, off of this high, and with, yeah, and with equal 2.5% risk. And what did I get? I decided to, all right, let me just be patient and see what price we do. And as you can see, price tapped into my first entry, and like right here you see price tapped into my first entry, and right here my first entry, and went away without tapping into my second entry. But I was glad I took that initiative of just, okay, let me just try taking this trade without and this was approximately a 4.5 6.5 RR, and that was all about the last trade I took. And I actually felt bad about closing my trade right there, because I realized price kept on dropping on and on and on and on, and it just kept on dropping off that particular day, and I was totally not happy about it. But still, what could I have done? It's better to just take what you can from the market and leave it be. And I did not check the higher time frame before totally closing the trade, though I closed the trades manually, but I could have checked the higher time frame, because if I have seen this on the 15 minutes time frame, checking the 30 minutes time frame, you can see this is a strong momentum candle, and I could have expected more downward prices. And if I have seen this, yeah, probably I would have held the trade more. Probably I'd have, okay, yeah, maybe, okay, held for 20 pips more, because I had 136 pips TP initially. Okay, I could have held for 150 or maybe 160 or so. So I could have held more, but well, I'm glad I was able to take something out of the market. And that will be all for today. If you need more examples on my previous lecture, you can state it in the comment section so I can do more explanation on it and give more examples, even though that video might be longer. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you.